What's up, guys? In this video we're talking about top 5 things you should look for a man before getting married.
Yeah.
Coming up.
The first basic question you should ask yourself before getting to marry anyone is that is this man is a father quality, or is this man is a father material? I wish this person to be my kid's father or no. So it's a very basic thing, but it's a very important question. You should ask yourself twice about this and see if this guy one day was your dad, you'll be happy about him to be your dad or not.
So from my perspective, any guy who is successful always have that itch to do something more, to be something more. He's not okay with where he's at and he always want to achieve more, because in reality, if you're stuck at a level where you think to yourself that I'm great at where I'm at, you're always stuck at that level, and every day people are running. They probably are far behind you, but there's gonna be the one day that they're gonna take over. So if there's a guy that's be like, I'm the all, be all type thing, in my opinion, he's stuck at that mentality, but the world around him will continue to grow.
Exactly.
And he will be way far behind within a matter of months and years.
Yeah, you should look into the man that he seeks to be better in a personal perspective and also work perspective. Should marry a man who have a high respect to his family, not just his parent, his whole family. He respect them so much and he care about them so much that he can give them his life. Someone who is not good toward his family, he will never be good toward you. Not just good, not just like respecting his family, he also respects you in front of his family. So whenever he's alone with his family, I will never worry about whatever he's gonna say about me. I know that he's all the time gonna say the best of the best about me, all the time gonna say the positive thing and the good thing about me in terms of his family, and he also has my back. It doesn't mean that he's gonna be against his family for me, but he just respect me and respect both of us.
Find a man who takes financial responsibility to be his responsibility. Now in Islam, it's given that the man will be the financial responsible for the family, but in reality not always the case, especially in Western societies. We always go with the mentality of 50-50. If that's the case, you're okay with it, I probably advise against it, because there will be time there where you will not be capable enough to work, whether that's pregnancy or any other times. And if you still expect your partner to expect a 50% out of you, that's going to be very tough. So in my opinion, I don't think you should be 50-50. It should be 100 and 0 when it comes to financial responsibility. And you can split your duties. For example, cooking could be 100 to 0. She can only worry about cooking because you're giving her a break in financial. The other thing you should really look for in a man is someone who has ability to lead and lead wisely. Okay, not leading because I'm a man, leading because in my logical opinion this is the right decision. Especially talking about Islamic perspective, man is the leader of the house. He usually lead the direction of the house, and women usually follow and support in his journey. Now if someone is ability to lead, he has done a lot of leadership work or leadership activities, whether that's just being a manager somewhere, could tell a lot about a person. He's probably managing 4 or 5 people, which means he's keeping them happy. That's why he's sustaining that job position. If he can lead other people and lead them in the right direction, most likely he'll be able to lead his family in the right direction. The catch here is to figure out what that leadership skill look like. Not all men is going to be in a leadership position, but they still needs to be the leader of their family.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you should marry a man who is the leader in the family and he lead the family towards success. And what I mean by that is he leading you to be a better person and successful person, even better than him. That's something is rarely happening, that you find a man that he actually work on you to make you better, even better than him. He want his wife to look smart, to look better, even if it's more than him, which is a very bigger thing. And I honestly respect it so much about him, because he has this point. He also time like work on me to make me better, and he has no problem if I become better than him, and he will never feel jealousy if I did something better than him. He would even feel proud that he did this by himself.
Find a man who is able to articulate things better, who's able to explain things better, because when it comes to a woman nature, even though you might think you're a very agreeable person, or you could be, but the problem is the man doesn't translate that emotion very nicely to the woman. When you're leading, you cannot lead someone blindly. They will not follow you blindly. They will need to have some assurance, some discussions before they choose to follow you. And for you to explain that concept that, okay, I'm going to make this decision, to give them value based on what they think is right and wrong. You can still do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, you still want to make sure that they feel heard and respected when you have made one specific decision.
Okay, so the last point, which is very hard because I have a list and it's not gonna ever end, but for me it's very important, is that marry a man that you can just take off your brain and use his brain. He become your brain. He leading you in a way that it's your brain and you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to worry about anything. And I felt it after I got married. Before that, I never think about this point, but it's really important.
Because the fact that the girl will be dependent on you, you need to find a man who is active, physically fit, who is close to his deen, spiritually fit, and who is good in mentality, which is emotionally good. Because at the end of the day, how he hold himself gonna be seen in the kids, whether that's genetics or whether that's just kids will copy a father in the future. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. We'll see you tomorrow with some other topic. Until then, take care of yourself and of the channel by subscribing and hitting a like button. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.
I'm not gonna comment. I'm out.